What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Mr. Ernsky, and today I'm here with another video. Today, I'm be talking about females' imagination. Now, the difference between men and female is the way we view life, right? As guys, we view everything straightforward. We don't try to go around, we go straight forward. A female, she rather go around. But she's still gonna get to the same destination you want to get to, but she rather make a little bit longer, a little bit more enjoyable, so she get there. A guy, he just wanna go straight there, and we do these things subconsciously. You know what I'm saying? So here's an example. If you a guy, right, and say you work at let's say McDonald's. You work at McDonald's. You're working with some girl. Say this girl likes you. She's not for a female, depending on how bold she isn't going to tell you, right? But what she is going to do is she's going to create an imaginary story within her mind, right? Now, in this dream, you're in it, right? Y'all be probably talking. You going for the kiss. You kiss her. You make out. You ask her out to eat. Y'all eat. Y'all talk a little more. Y'all go back to the crib. She probably did something's real small. You peeped it. You grabbed her in for the kiss. You started making out. You started making love. That's her story. That's her whole entire dream that she makes up every time she looks at you. Now, when you look at her, you instantly think about just having sex with her. You don't think about leading up to the dream. Leading up to the sex and none of that. You think about just having sex. Females hate that guys think about just having sex. Now, she wants to have sex with you, but she feels that isn't romantic, and that's boring. And that's lame that you just want to have sex. She wants to do the whole nine, go around the park and this and that. But she still want to get to the same destination that you want to get to, but you just want to go straight there. She wants to go all the way around, right? Now, if you want to do that, right, you have to know how to be a part of her dream. Now, to be a part of the dream, you have to tell her, you have to make your character within her dream, right? Peep game. Say you want to portray as this masculine man that is going to dominate her and completely slut her out, right? Now, the interaction you have to have with her has to represent that. But you're not telling her you want to have sex with her. You're not telling her how good you have sex. You're not telling her that you will slut her out. You're not telling her anything, right? You have to tell her about yourself, but it has to be in that manner to fit in the description, right? You have to act like it, talk like it. You can't be sitting there getting sensitive when she says something. You can't be getting mad and this and that, and you can't be itching over her. When she looks at you, she has to just see her dream. She's going to create that within her mind. She's going to do all the work within her mind, right? And since she's doing all the work within her mind, she's going to slowly, subconsciously act on it, right? And how she's going to do this, she's going to start to go around you a little bit more. She's going to start to look at you a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? She's going to want to talk to you. She wants to be around you. But remember, if you want to be a part of her dream, you can't tell her your whole entire life because it might not match her dream. She had the future planned out for you, but you're not matching it. You started talking too much. You started going off script. So now she like, you become less attractive when you start to go off script of her dream. The reason why you're supposed to talk less is because you're supposed to fill in, her imagination is supposed to fill in the gap. You know what I'm saying? So, say you're working with her at McDonald's and this and that, and you're sitting there talking to her, right? You'll say probably small things to her, but every single day you don't say goodbye. You just leave. Now, since you said that, now subconsciously, say every guy in McDonald's says goodbye. If you don't say goodbye, you're instantly going to stick out, and now instantly she's going to think about why you didn't say goodbye. So now she's thinking about you. So now you're in her mind a little bit more than the guys that just go with the that already tell they they already told they already told her who they actually are. So there's no need to imagine anything about them, because the guy already came through and said everything. He already expressed himself to her. So she doesn't need to think about you anymore. If it once a female fully figures you out, there's no mystery behind it. There's no dream about you anymore. The dream ends. She already figured you out. She already know who you are. And quite frankly, if she don't like what she see, you're unattracted to her. She would never think about having sex with you. She already figured you out, and she already think that what she wants isn't you. Because now she's gonna be more, since you already told her exactly who you are. Most likely she's not going to give you the coochie. Most likely she isn't, because she already figured you out. You told her all your deepest, darkest secrets. You told her everything, and now you're like, well, now she's more specific about what she wants. So she's like, you don't match to the thing that I specifically want. But if you're in her dream, and you didn't actually tell her anything, she's making this whole entire dream. You fit the description perfectly. But now, right, she knows she's dreaming. She's aware that she's dreaming, but now she's going to do small things to see if the dream can actually come true. You know what I'm saying? Will the dream actually come through if I do these certain things I've been thinking about? Well, she's going to be like, well, I got to see. You know what I'm saying? So she's going to start to do the small things to see if you notice it. But the thing is, you act on it, but you don't fully act on it. So boom, she like, okay, it will work. So now you gave her hope. Boom, but then you fall back. Then she like, okay, that's first base. You know what I'm saying? So now she's gonna dream. She filled out the dream completely in her mind. So you're putting her more in a dream state about you before you even do anything. Then one day, after she's been dreaming about it too long, she's just gonna fully act on it. Cause if you're just in her mind constantly, she's gonna do something about it. I don't care who you are. The female will literally do something if you're on her mind too long. Literally, you will see the difference. The female will start to act completely different, talk different, dress different. Everything will become different about her. Because now something new is on her mind. You know what I'm saying? Something new is on her mind. Now, if this is your girl, and your girl works at McDonald's, and you start to see that she's starting to act a little different, something new is on her mind. She isn't going to tell you what she's really dreaming about when she has sex with you. She can probably be dreaming about someone completely different that's actually giving her that orgasm during sex. She may not want to cheat on you, but during sex, she will close her eyes and it will be someone completely different that's actually having sex with her. And she will come off her, girls, they're going to come off their imagination than the actual reality. See, this is how some females can be in a stable relationship for so long that they know they're getting taken care of. Say the guy, this is why sometimes they date rich guys and the sex can just be trash and they don't even care. Because they know they can just orgasm off their own imagination. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have to perform the best. You know what I'm saying? If he can just be a body and just have sex with me, my apologies, and I can just close my eyes in a dream and imagine the perfect guy having sex with me, Because sometimes a female, they're smart to know that, okay, he might not be the best guy at sex, but he takes care of me. He takes care of the kids. He's a nice guy. He does all these things, but during sex, I want that guy to have sex with me. So during sex, all she got to do is, I'm cool with the rest, but during sex, I got to dream about someone else. I want you the rest of my life, the 95% of our interaction with each other, but the 5%, I got to dream about someone else because you don't do it for me. You know what I'm saying? If the percentage is at that point, then sometimes that's a reality of the situation. You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys, a lot of guys, you need to know how to have sex. That's just what it is. But you have to know that females, they love dreaming. You know what I'm saying? Like, you always have to do small things to just put a girl in a dream state. You know what I'm saying? Do very small things. Never just flat out give a female everything. Don't give her all of you. Make her a dream. That's why girls, they think, oh my goodness, he's cheating on me, this and that. Especially if you look good when you're going out. They see the attention. You're not texting back. Instantly think, he's getting all the girls want him. Oh my God, this and that. You made her dream. You made her question. You're in her mind. Once you're in the female's mind, you have won. You know what I'm saying? Like right now in my life, when I go to the gym, I don't approach females. I do small things to click inside their mind. Every time I go to the gym, I do very small, subtle things to get the female attention, but just to be in her mind. You know what I'm saying? So now when they go to the gym, they either thinking about seeing me there. Either seeing me there or hoping that I walk up to them. You know what I'm saying? It's always small things. Let me give you an example. Right? Every time I go to the gym, first of all, I don't have any headphones in. Right? I don't have any headphones in. I always have this on. Right now I have a Rockstar shirt on, whoever this fucking band is. Right? Fucking black. When I feel as though when I go out, I look like a rock star. Right? Now, every time I look at a female, I always look within their eyes. I don't scan their body. But the eye contact that I hold is always long. And my face is always straight. You know what I'm saying? So now when I do that, when they see me, they know I'm the guy, right? That that looks the way that I look, and I feel as though I look somewhat aggressive. I don't know how I look to certain people, but I've been told the energy that I give off. You know what I'm saying? And uh, and since I know the energy that I get off, I do very small things. I wear certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like, say a girl's looking at me, I will instantly start to fix my pants and grab my meat. And I won't look at her. But I know that female was looking at me. So now, boom, you clicked inside her mind. You know what I'm saying? You didn't look at her. Now, it's like in her reality, she's looking at the thing that she wants, but the thing isn't noticing her. Females, they need their attention. They need to be seen. They need to be heard, especially when they like you. If a girl gets her hair done and you don't notice it or you don't acknowledge it, she will take that to heart. And if she realizes that you didn't come up and say something, she will make it, and she will acknowledge that she got her hair done just so you say something. So same with nails. When they do something to make themselves look pretty, they want the acknowledgement. You can either not say anything or you can, but it's always after they say something. You don't just instantly just give them the validation that they seek for. You know what I'm saying? Because at that point, she knows that if you validate her before she even say anything, she already know that she's in your mind. You're not in hers. She's not thinking about the guy that always walks up to her and compliments her. You know what I'm saying? Say you're a female at the gym. She instantly going to dream about the guy that is always thirsting over her, walking up to her before she even notices you. Let the female notice you. Once you realize that she notices you, start to create the dream. Slowly. Do small things that just click inside of her mind. You want the dream? Their dream is always going to be like this. She's creating a story. She's always going to, a female loves creating stories inside their mind. If you can just learn how to just be inside of her mind without really saying too much about you, she's going to want to have sex with you, and you don't have to work hard for it. Because she did the hard work inside of her mind. It's like you're talking to her, but you're not even talking to her. And it's going to be at a point that when she looks at you, her pussy just gets wet. Because in her dream, you already had sex with her, even though you didn't have sex with her. You didn't even touch her. You know what I'm saying? You didn't even touch her. You didn't even have sex with her. Her pussy just gets wet when she sees you. Because you create this mystery and this dream world within herself. She didn't even know probably existed because every guy that sees her thinks she's sexy and they think that they need to just give out their whole entire life. The female shouldn't know how you feeling all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, she shouldn't know how you feel all the time. Like, you don't have to express how you feel. You know what I'm saying? Because since she doesn't, say you always have a blank face, right? When you say she already finds you attractive and all this, if you always have a blank face, when you look at her, in her mind, she's making up how you feel because she doesn't see it. So it can't go off the dream because it's a blank face. She can make up however she thinks you actually, if you express how you feel, then that's just how you feel. But if you don't express how you feel, she's going to make up the dream. Like, say she's looking at you and you look at her with a blank face, in her mind, she's probably like, if she's horny, she thinks you're horny. Because she can't, it's not, say she's horny and when she looks at you, you look sad. She instantly isn't going to be horny anymore because now she sees that you're sad. You know what I'm saying? You have to go with it. But to go with it, sometimes you have to have, you can't be red. Because now, since you're not red, in her mind, she's gonna make up the imaginary story within her mind and say that's how you felt, even though you didn't even feel that way. You just looked at her, but since your face is blank, she's like, oh, he probably looking at me like he'll fuck shit on me, this and that, because she's already horny. You get me? Like, don't be the person that just fully just expresses how they feel about everything and about that person. Because a female, at that point, there's no dream. Females need to dream. That's how they think. You know what I'm saying? Be a part of her dream. And when you are a part of the dream, right? You have to fit in line. When you do speak to her, you have to fit in line of her imagination. You know what I'm saying? You have to fit in line. So since she got these small little parts of you, now her mind does the rest. And you just sit back. And you just let her dream and dream and dream. And sooner or later, she will act on it if it's bothering her too much. Now, that can take as long as what? It's all about how long you are speaking to this person, how long you've been seeing this person. Time is varied on the interaction that y'all are having. This interaction probably doesn't happen when you see someone in a quick glance. That imagination is dead. I mean, isn't there yet. You have to create the character that you want her to believe, and she's gonna just fill in the rest. Still act yourself. Don't make up some imaginary character and that's truly not you, because she's gonna find out that's not true, because now she has to test that character to see if this is official character. Now, if the character is official character, like she like, okay, nah, this character is real, then she will act on it subconsciously. You know what I'm saying? Subconsciously, she will start to do very small little things. So, and if you have a girl and you start to see her pattern, because every female have the same pattern. Once you see her pattern begin to change slightly, someone's in her mind. You know what I'm saying? Be aware of that. Now, I want y'all to go out and stay sexy.